Hey, DJ Craze, the first one in here. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Just getting everything set up here so I can do a show. So I decided that I would crack the mic. I cracked the mic. See, I've had a slow brain this morning. I've been getting my ass kicked at 1-minute chess games all the morning, and that's a sign. I have in and out brain. I don't know. Too much beef yesterday, clogging up my arteries and veins, whatever. But I think that I feel like I have this morning brain thing. So in a second, I'm going to try this stuff out that I brought at the dollar store, Dollar Tree. It's called Energy Shot. Acai pomegranate. 10,000% it says. 0 calories, 0 sugar, but B12 is a big shot. I've seen those many times. And I just thought that maybe I could use one. I already had my lunch, so I don't have to munch while I'm doing the show. DJ 1983. Hey, both DJs are here first. All right. Good to see you guys. Thank you for joining in the room. This is fun. I'm hoping we have a good day on this. I fired up everything before I fired up anything else, so I'm cracking the stream open and I'm yakking before I even have anything going on yet. Suspected spam. Just curious. I might start with these numbers. My Google Voice is loaded with spam numbers. Oh, these were probably the messages I left for people last week. Most of them were left on Thursday. We'll see if any... Hello? Hello? Already it's starting off with me calling. This is how the show ended. Me blabbing while I was sitting here simultaneously calling numbers that weren't even ringing anymore. They go to nothing. I even wonder if my audio's working. I mean, not for the show. I think you guys can hear me. In fact, I need to make sure about that. Open up my monitors. Yeah, where's that? I need to update my Arch Linux and my Lenovo so it'll stop asking me to put in upgrades. Or maybe not. Maybe I won't like the upgrade. Actually, I should clone this one that's in it, just in case. I've already had an Arch Linux upgrade that won't let me do things. That some things work and some things don't, but when I switch to the older one, it works fine. And I get to use I get to put everything in there. Don't update, which means I can't install with the Pac-Man or the GitHub. I can't use Git, but the Snap store, Snapd, installed Snapd, managed to get that in there. System deactivated it, and then I can just put everything in there. So that's how you use an older version, because Snap, if you want to use older versions of software on Linux, what's nice is they have a repository, I guess that's what it's called, the Snap Store, and you can get into the Snap Store and you can find anything that you would normally find in GitHub or Pac-Man or Yay or the other repositories. You look for the same kind of thing, but it goes the extra mile for you. It doesn't just try to install it and say incompatible with your version, you must upgrade or whatever. This Snap is kind of nice. It has something installed inside of it. I don't quite understand it because I don't understand the source code in it, or in any of the repositories. But the Snap Store, Snap has something that actually detects. It's like it probes the system you're using, and then it goes and finds a version that's compatible with your system. So it worked. So I was able to have an operating system that did everything I want, and it's perfect. Now I've cloned that bitch about 4 times on different sticks because I'm not forced to upgrade like Windows. So I'm keeping the exact same operating system, and I love it. And if anything ever goes wrong, I have 4 backups, 512 gigabyte little sticky drive things, thumb drives that all have the same thing cloned on it. So I'll never be without it. And it just makes life so much easier for me. because I've already been forced to upgrade it on my Android phone,
The
and
number you have
I can't
dialed
take
is not
pictures off of it. So with my drone, I actually I took an older phone that is not upgradable. They've tried to throw updates in it and won't, so it stays the way it is, and then they finally just gave up 2 years ago. But it's great to have because I can take pictures off of it, and now it's the only way to get videos and videos too, because the videos my drone makes are sent by Wi-Fi. Used to be Wi-Fi and the SD card, but the drone crashed and now it won't hold SD cards anymore. So it all has to be Wi-Fi. And then I couldn't get anything off the phone I'm using now. So I Wi-Fi paired it with the older phone, and it works. So now I can have it send the videos to that, and I can actually take them off, get them out of the phone. But this frickin' crap. Why did I ever buy this S10? S10's the worst version I've ever had. And they it used to be that I could take the pictures off of it until the last
The number
upgrade.
you have dialed.
And the last upgrade, I can't do it. Ever since the last upgrade, that was the end of taking my pictures. And I mean, they took the function in the file. Yeah, what's your file folder? The file app. That's where I used to go. I'd go to the file app, and it was right there, and I could transfer. But they took that out. Now it does. The prober is gone. The prober does not see any kind of external media, external hard drives that I put in it. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't see it. The prober doesn't pick it up, and it used to. And that's part of the and it's happened ever since the upgrade that I was forced to upgrade. Hi, Lisa K, Cindy T, good to see you. If I catch you, I'm going to say hi to everybody who just showed up. DJ 1983 with the Viagra. Thank you for that. I love it. We're going to get right on the calls then. Apple Tech. Look at all these things I got to do. I love it. So I'm just going to take one foul sweep and suck all the conversations up with it and put it in my notes. I got all the numbers and the comments surrounding it. That always helps. People give me hints, tell me things that I should know. All right. And away we go with the first call.
Thank you for calling the Male Virility Helpline. Your call is so important to us. Please hold. An agent will be ready to assist you as soon as possible.
Oh, man, the virility. Gonna get virility. Gonna get virility. Oh, yeah. Can't wait to get my virility. It's gonna be so great. It's gonna be so great. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna get my virility. Why doesn't somebody answer the phone?
That's got your mind mixed up.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Go over to the morgue and look at all them dead people.
Just explain to me, though. I'm not dumb. Explain to me simply why that house that night. Why they
Which
were
house?
there.
Which night?
The house on Cello Drive, the Tate house. Why did they go there that night?
because Tex had been there before, and he went to a familiar place. We are at war now. Bobby's in prison. My brother's in jail. I don't know what to do. We get a lawyer. And then...
Hello? 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 Oh, shit. I didn't even think there was going to be anybody there after all that waiting. Okay, try again.
Thank you for calling the Male Virility Helpline. Your call is so important to us. Please hold. An agent will be ready to assist you as soon as possible.
Oh, man. I was going to put my drone stuff. I still might put my drone stuff in there. There may be time today. I'll put my drone. I took some drone pictures I want to share. Okay, so now it's different hold music.
You understand what I'm telling you? The Second World War is not over.
Is Charlie Manson crazy? More followers.
Oh, come on, more followers. Get it, Jess, upon the boom boom, baby bucks on rattle.
You said you were the heart of the place.
I had no followers.
You said you were the energy of the
No,
place.
I was the energy.
Place.
Baby bucks on rattle.
You said you said you were the heart of the place.
Hello? Okay. This is a number that has potential. I'm going to have to put it in my Google Voice. They won't talk to me on this number for some reason. Mark E. How you doing, Mark E? I always call you by the first letter of your last name.
Thank you for calling the Male Virility Helpline.
I don't want to accidentally
Your call
give
is
real
so important
names
to
out
us.
on my show.
Please hold. An agent will be ready to assist
So
you
when I
as
think
soon
it's a
as
real name,
possible.
I just say things like Mark E, Lisa K, Neil B. Sometimes I slip and I say it, but I don't want to. Just for, even in this world of no privacy, I still respect privacy. Okay, everybody. So everybody's in the room now. So I'm thinking I'm having a morning brain issue here because, damn. I don't know. I just feel like I've been getting my ass kicked at 1 minute chess games. My score's been dropping, and I'm just getting kicked and kicked and kicked instead of winning, which is what I like doing. And I feel like I don't know, my energy might be low. So I'm going to do a little experiment. I got some B12 energy shot from the Dollar Tree store, picking it up on the way out where they put all the stuff that catches your eye for impulse buying. And I'm going to take a shot right now and see if that's going to help my game. Here goes. That's quite pomegranate-y. Acai, as I promised. Acai pomegranate. Joe Briggs. I know Joe Briggs, that's not his real name, so that's why I say it. Joe Briggs, yes, a show. Finally here. Had some things to do. So here we go. See if that boosts my energy for the show. Okay, so waiting on hold. Anyways, okay, so much for the monologue, if there is one. I was hoping that the virility people would talk to me today. I was really looking forward to that. On to the next one. I don't think I tried this one yet.
Looking for a great vanity toll-free number?
Hi. Hello? Hello? Damn it. It's I don't know. I think I'm just going to have a difficult time. Starts out with getting my ass kicked repeatedly in chess and my score dropping. My overall nice score that I've had for so long. Nice to me anyway. Better than what it is now. It's half of what it is before. And then the timing. These things, these holds are going on like I'm never going to get anybody, so I give up, and then I start. And then the second that happens, and then the other one answers at the same exact time, and they hear one another and they hang up.
Looking for a great vanity toll-free number? You've reached McTel Corporation, a San Diego-based provider of regional custom toll-free numbers.
I think it's just going to be like this all damn day.
If you're interested in using this number for your business, please contact us at 1-877-642-5835
This is one of those days when I'm supposed to lose,
and ask for sales. If you've just dialed another business's 800 number, you're
and I
calling
can't even
from
find the
outside
right
their
Manson
area
interview.
and need to
I was trying to
consult
find
the
the one
yellow
where he's
pages for their
talking
local
about
number.
music, where he goes, skiddly dap doobie, skiddly dap man. I can't even find that one. That was one of my favorites. You know, like different types of music.
Malarkey, I'm not going to. You have a thought in your mind.
Yeah,
Those kids were beautiful.
I thought this is the
No,
one.
I didn't know everybody out there was dead.
He was like talking about different eras of time, and then one of them he talked about where they go skiddly dap doobie. I got out of the pen, and the music is going skilly dap doobie. I like that. I like it. He just said, "Go to the pen, go to prison for 10 years, get out of the pen," and then I hear skilly dap doobie. Go back in the pen, come back out, and it's the Grateful Dead, and they're going, yeah, they're going fast. It's your mind, man. Your mind is going fast. It's too fast. It ain't my music, man.
You will be connected.
That's
to
what
the
I should
next
look. I should
available
look up on
executive.
YouTube. It ain't my music.
This call may be
That's
monitored and
probably the
recorded
video
for
I'll
quality
find.
purposes.
Thank you for calling support. How can I help you today?
Oh, I'm having some real terrible issues with my computers. I don't know if anybody can help me with this or not.
Yes, we can help you, sir. What problem you getting?
Yeah, I got a Chromebook, and I'm trying to play chess, and my chess pieces won't move when I try to move them for about 10 minutes, not 10 minutes, but 10 seconds, and that's too long. I can't play 1-minute games. I keep getting my ass kicked.
Okay. So did you click some sort of pop-up or any advertisement by accident?
I have, yeah, but the Chromebooks are full of pop-ups. I mean, that's what they kind of try to sell things to you. They're more like celebrity news. That's what it was. It was celebrity news that I clicked. It was clickbait. It was like Charles Manson returns from the dead, and I thought, oh my God, I totally believe it, and I clicked on it. And then it's but it ended up being false, and it just led me to a virus.
Yeah. Actually, internet is a big platform. We're getting a lot of false news, and we're getting a lot of pop-ups, advertisement, which is called phishing attacks.
Yes.
So that's a problem going on right now.
It seems like it.
Yeah. What's your name on the account?
Charles?
Thanks for calling support. How can I help you?
Charles. Give me your email address, Charles.
Sure. It's Skype is a cashcarnival@gmail.com. You need me to spell it?
Yes, please.
SK wipe ISACASH CARNIVAL @gmail.com.
So you're saying Yao is Yao Miss Genie?
Yes, I'm saying that's exactly what I'm saying. Meow is Meow Miss Genie.
Okay.
Oh wait, that wasn't you talking. I thought I was answering somebody else. I think.
Yes, you are.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
Oh. Yeah, you should be. Hello? Hello?
Just hold on, I'm checking out, sir.
Hello? So that's what this is. It's like fake news stuff. I'm getting a lot of fake news like that. I'm getting a lot of fake news. Like fake news. Elvis never really existed in the first place. Charles Manson is not dead. He's still alive. India is an actual real country and not a fake country. Stuff like that. Yeah, right. You know that's fake news. India is not a fake country. That's fake news. India is surely a fake country. No such country. I feel like I'm all alone out here.
Yeah, India is a rich country, more than United States.
Yeah, that's fake news. Yeah, that's the kind of fake news. Right, that's the fake news I got. That's what the fake. Are you the guy who put that story out? That was on my Chrome.
You have.
Yeah.
Because India doesn't have full pupils like you. You know that's a problem.
That's what the fake. Okay, how did you know? How did you know that was a fake news? That's what it said. It said India's a rich country in the United States. It's total bullshit. That's what I mean. This is the kind of clickbait I'm getting on my Chrome that I want to get rid of.
No. I'm trying to say a different thing. So I'm not talking about a news. I'm talking about reality.
Okay, what's reality?
And he doesn't know about it.
What's reality?
The reality views.
I need you to tell me.
Cool. Yep.
Because you're totally in touch with reality, I'm sure. He didn't like that.
Please be online.
Please,
you will be connected to the next available
executive. Recording says please be online.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality purposes.
British people talk like that. Please be online.
Please be online. You will be connected to the next available executive. This call may be monitored and recorded for quality purposes.
Yeah, he did. It got to him. All that idle chit chat I was making. I really thought he put me on some isolated hold or something. He was so quiet.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality purposes.
Yes, exactly, Betty Bam Bam. Fake news on my Chromebook. That's my Chromebook. You know, I like it. I'll tell you one thing. Everybody who says that gaming is not good. I mean, Chromebooks are not good for gaming. Yes, that's correct. Because if it can't play chess that well, and I'm not kidding about the thing that I'm talking about, I would not play a 1-minute game on Chrome. I play 3-minute games on it, and it's still too slow. 10-minute games, perfect. You know, where you can take your time. 10 minutes, you can take your time, think about your moves. 10 minutes is fine. Time is not a factor with 10-minute games in the Chromebook because there's plenty of time to move. But forget about 1 minute. Forget it. I think I won 1-minute game and the guy really sucked. But I can't play against anybody who's decent. But my Linux, my Lemur Pro, hell yeah, I've kicked ass at 1-minute games, except this morning. And so I'll tell you what it's good for. Do I feel like it was a mistake to pay $100 for it? Absolutely not. I'll tell you what I really love about it. Even though I haven't tried Netflix, but I have a feeling how it's going to be. YouTube media comes out really nice on it. No hang-ups, nothing. I mean, any kind of web interface. Now I've had it a little longer. I can give you more detail about how I like it. And the things I like. The things I like doing on it the most, YouTube, reading. I mean, I'm not reading things. I can even read things that are considered more out there. They don't have to be network news, and it lets me. As long as I sign up with an email name. Don't even have to associate it with anything that's, I use my Jai Hind one. So I'm registered, and I can pretty much read anything I like reading with on my Linux. All kinds of different free media, whatever is out there. I can get it all. I can get the web servers, everything that. So lots of reading and lots of books. I love it for reading books. It's kind of like my laptop version of a Kindle. I mean, I don't really care for Kindle much, but I also like it for pictures. Pictures and videos off of my external hard drives that I plug-in hard drives, USB. It's fantastic. No hang-ups. It's really good. So that's. I'm sure if I had Netflix account, I haven't put it on there yet, but I'm sure it would watch Netflix movies fine. And this is the biggest selling point of all. It's the longest battery I've ever had. So I like doing all those things. And it's kind of like the computer of first choice. It's the device of first choice that I use that for. So if you like, Netflix, YouTube videos, instructionals, reading, online reading, and limited, 10-minute chess, and maybe 3, but very limited, low resolution games, not like fast moving or Xbox type, just simple games, but mostly reading. Reading is a big thing. I like doing that, and the videos, and audio. I love it for all those things, and like I say, it's got the longest battery. I can do shitloads of stuff, and I look, and the battery's like 10%. I mean, where most, like my Lemur Pro nowadays is like 90%. Doing the same types of things is 95%. I could have, and I like opening like about. I have ADD a lot of times. Like, I'll just open up one thing, and then they'll get me thinking about another thing. So I open up that, and then I want to find out a fact about something I read in that article. So that I look up a fact. Before I know it, I have 10 or 15 things open. If I do that in most computers, it's that alone, all the web interface and the graphics and things that are going on start running down the battery. This thing, I sat at the library half a day the first day I bought it, and I had 80% left after like half a day. I couldn't believe it. It's the longest. So, I mean, it's something you can take with you, and you don't have to worry about charging it up. It's for all those things, it's great. But yeah, and limited programming. It's got actually a Linux. It's Linux on top of. It's not actually hardcore right down to programming. It's actually in its operating system. It's operates dependent on the operating system. The Chrome operating system. You can install a. God, what is it called now? I can't remember the name. Anyways, I'll think of it in a moment. But it's Linux. You can emulate Linux. You can type Linux. You can even write. You could write programs. You could actually write a code on it and save the code and then put it in an actual computer, the Linux computer or Linux terminal. You could. You could do that. You could be writing and creating, and it's got an awesome keyboard. It's the fastest one I can rip on too. It's got the real. It's not these. Some of these laptops just don't have good keyboards on them. I feel like my typing is slowed down, and then I realize it hasn't. When I type, this thing is it's beautiful for the fingers. So I love it. I love my Acer just for all those things. I could actually practice writing code and learn, and it's good for learning too, because you're just practicing. So you're writing stuff, and then just do all your writing somewhere where you're, remote. Somewhere like in a waiting room or in a library or whatever, and then you can take it home and put it on your Lemur Pro or whatever, and then run the stuff. And then for writing alone, and then even writing your thoughts down is great. It's just you can zip. I can go almost 100 words per minute on this thing, so that's another thing. It's a good word processor too. That's the thing I forgot. So even though it gets a lot of negative reviews, these are the things that work, and I'm kind of liking, and I'm finding more about it that I like a lot.
Please be online. You will be connected to the next available executive. This call may be monitored and recorded for quality purposes.
Lisa K is talking about the haters and stuff.
How can I help you?
Yeah. Do you guys do any like Linux types of, or are you mostly?
No, wrong number.
How about Mac?
This is the wrong number.
Do
not do a prank.
Fuck you.
Don't do prank.
Fuck you. Fuck your mama. Fuck you. When I wait long enough, then they answer me. Okay, time to stop just yakking and call these. I kind of yacked, but then I realized that in all the time that it took, these guys might have forgotten me, and yes, they did, because this is a blocked number, so they didn't know. Ah, damn. What did they do? Finally take it out of service? They don't know this number yet. Okay. I like these numbers I got today. Thank you guys for all these. Na, 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 na. Goddamn. I guess I get pissed off at it, but that's because I'm using it for the Chromebook. I get pissed off because I'm trying to do things that it really wasn't made to do, and I shouldn't.
Hold, an agent will be ready to assist you as soon as possible.
3-minute chess, it's right on the margin. It's just. The problem is, it's like you select a piece to move, and it gets stuck. I think I explained this before. I was running a generator back when we were in a FEMA federal disaster area after a flood, and we didn't have power for 2 weeks. And I was generating my own power using an inverter. And every time I moved a chess piece, the inverter would go like it would load down. And it made me realize how much power a laptop was drawing every time you moved a chess piece. Just that alone. And so I can see why, I guess it's the graphical interface and the moving and the calculating and everything. It takes a load on the computer. And when you do that to the Chromebook, it actually sticks. It hangs up a little bit. So there's a lot, even though it doesn't look like a lot of action, there's a lot more action going on in a processor, in the CPU. Hello? I mean, I was like having all kinds of crazy problems during that. You can imagine. I'm in a disaster zone, and I'm living right in the middle of it, in a mobile home. And most of the neighbors fled. They went to mommy and daddy's if they were younger, a lot younger than I am. And the older people went living with relatives, and I lived in a mobile park where I was almost the only one coming home from work every day. It was depressing. And it looked like the surface of the moon. All of our surface soil was all washed down the river. So you almost couldn't drive you couldn't drive your car in it. You had to park up the hill and then you walk to your house. Because there were so many craters and, caverns, whatever you call them. Crevices, caverns. God, what am I trying to think of? The trenches, that's it. There was like a network of trenches. Your car would just bottom out. You could get stuck. There were people who did. Some people got in with a motorcycle. Some guy got his Harley stuck in one. So it was like, that's what it looked like for 2 weeks. My friends would come over, and my friend and I went to go walk around and just look at the damage, all the things that were done. And my friend, I was videotaping him. I don't know where this video is now, but he actually stepped into one of the holes and tripped and fell. I mean, they're all over the place, but he's just kind of being silly, and we were walking around and drinking a little, so he's walking ahead of me, and I'm filming him. I'm going, yes, my friend Dave came over to inspect the damage, and we're walking around, and then, like, while I'm talking, he just falls into one of the trenches. Like, hey, you already see how this place is. This is not the neighborhood. The neighborhood is kind of weird right now. And then my place was surrounded by them. My whole driveway had them. I couldn't park in my driveway. And so that's how life was. And I just remember it's kind of like the weirdness of it gave me a little insomnia because it doesn't take much. And when I woke up in the middle of the night, I'd just sit and play chess because it's all I felt like doing. And I could hear my big inverter that I ran. It had a lot of power, like it could generate about 100 amps. No, I mean, what am I saying? It could generate about 3,000. What was it, more than that? How much? I can't remember the numbers right now. I think it was. I think it could generate a total of. God, what was it? Anyways, it was something like 30 amps. That's what it was. It was. I mean, like you could get house amperage. I bought one of the more expensive, the spendy ones, and it would hum along, and it was hooked up to a big deep cycle marine battery. And I mean, most people had generators and they ran them all through the night. The people who stayed around some people bought them, and some of them had one-stroke poppers, and I thought, what does somebody need to have that on at 2 a.m? Just shut it all down. It'll be dark. People would just run those things all night. They bought them. The people who stayed in the neighborhood, and I had a quieter solution. But that, I just remember that I realized at that moment, I thought, that's how much load it takes to move a chess piece on a laptop computer when you're playing chess online. It's, you could hear the thing load. You actually heard it in the motor. I thought, I never realized that it took that much. No wonder the batteries run dead when you play a lot. I can't get an hour out of my Lemur Pro if I play.
Please be online. You will be connected to the next available executive.
Just seems like when
this call may be monitored and recorded for quality purposes.
That was like way back in the day. And until I just started playing recently, I saw that movie Critical Thinking, and it got me re-inspired to start playing. I'm a sucker, I'll admit it. It's like, it was a Netflix movie that got me back into it. Just started getting hooked, but I almost forgot about that era. Back in the day, I was just playing the computer, which is all I could do when I was in a disaster zone, because we had fiber optic cable internet. We didn't have anything else. So that was down. Everything got ripped out. No power, if you don't have power in that neighborhood, you definitely didn't have fiber optic cable. That came in after you got your power restored. Took another week. So you had nothing. I had to there was a cell tower about a few miles away from where I lived, and I'd have to get in my car and drive over to where it was. And that was weird. We had something local that was fiber optically dependent, and it went down. That's right. So I had to drive a few miles away if I wanted my phone to work, and I had a flip phone then. And I guess we could have had internet. There were smartphones then. I didn't have one. But it was a weird situation. Like if it was right in the neighborhood, there was nothing. So I just played matches with the computer over and over until I fell back to sleep. Damn. Can you actually call this number 88888? Let's try it. The Indians won't talk to me anymore. Hey, Eldot.
Just for calling today, you'll have the opportunity to receive a $100 retail rebate voucher, which you can redeem from your purchases at major retailers like Walmart, Target, and many more. The $100 rebate voucher is yours today for just $1.95 when you subscribe to one of our savings programs. So make sure you have your credit card handy. To receive a $100 rebate voucher, which you can redeem from your purchases at major retailers like Walmart, Target, and many more, press 1 on your phone. Again, to receive your $100 rebate voucher, press 1 now. Or you can hang up.
Hi there, thank you for holding. My name is Geneva. I'll be helping you claim your $100 rebate voucher today. All calls are recorded for quality assurance. Sorry?
What did you say your name was?
Geneva.
Oh, is your last name Convention?
No, sir.
Okay, so I'm calling about my car, like my money. I heard I got some money. Do I have a voucher?
Okay, sir, so this is a promotional line.
Okay, and what does that mean? What's that supposed to mean?
We're having a promotion for a $100 voucher here, okay?
Okay, well, if it's a promotional line for Firehouse subs, because that's what your caller ID says. It says your Firehouse subs.
Sure, this is discount and savings advantage.
Oh. Why doesn't it say that on my caller ID? I don't get it.
Sure, may I have it first and last name, please?
Yeah. Okay. My first name is Charles.
Last name?
Manson.
And what is your mailing address?
It's 123876 Highway 101 in Port Angeles. Aw, your little girl sounds cute.
I'm working from home, sir.
Well, that's what I figured. Duh. And now it's time for something completely dirty and unhealthy. Diet Pepsi. I bought it for yesterday, my once a week when I go to In-N-Out. And then I forgot to bring it with me, so I had to go to a 99-cent store and get another one, which means I need to drink this one. Which means 2 dirty beverages in 1 week. I just like something with a little snap in it, carbon. I think that B12 helped because I am feeling a little yucky, and that's probably why. Oh, whoops. Let's do some of Betty Bam Bam's numbers, and then we're going to go back to bothering that girl again. I'm not on. Oh, I see. I see how this stuff. It's how it had it copy pasted. Same thing would happen with DJ 1983's number, and I had to get. I would get the 83.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected. Or
oh, let's call Firehouse Subs again because I feel like I'm in the mood for a sub sandwich.
Hello, and thanks for calling. Please listen carefully as our menu options may have changed. Calls are recorded for quality assurance.
Excuse me.
Congratulations. You've been selected
Diet
for
Coke.
a $100 Walmart
Oh, I got
gift
my
card.
smoothie coming up.
In
so
order to
that's really
process
gonna
your
give me some
Walmart gift card,
gas.
we will need to transfer you to a live representative. Press 1 now to be connected. Again, congratulations.
For quality assurance purposes, all calls are monitored and recorded.
Thank you for holding. My name is Abigail. I'll helping you claiming your reward today. Can I have your first and last name, please?
My first name is Charles
What's your last name?
Manson.
You can choose between $100 shopping or $100 dining. Which one would you like?
Which is better? Can you help me decide?
Yeah, what do you do the most, sir?
Masturbate.
Do you normally shop or do you normally go out to eat?
I like food, actually.
Alright, so what's the address you want me to send a reward out to you?
Which am I going to get? The food or am I going to get the masturbation?
Do you know what is masturbation?
No. I thought it was like when you
I
get
don't
free
think so
money.
either.
I thought it was like when you get free money. Like to go to a store like Walmart, all the spending cash you need.
Masturbation?
Yeah, well, you're the one who brought it up, but what does it mean then?
I am the one that brought it up?
Just now. Yeah, I was just talking about like free food and like my voucher and Walmart shopping and...
So I'm asking you, you mentioned masturbation to me, so I'm asking you, do you know the meaning of that word? Or are you just using the word because you hear the word and like the word?
I heard it, but I don't really know what it means. What does it mean?
I don't think so.
What?
Alright,
you
I'll
don't-
leave it to your internet.
You don't masturbate? No wonder you're so cranky.
No, I don't.
No wonder you're so
Why
cranky.
don't you tell me?
You're cranky. You sound like you're real sad in life. Like maybe it would make you feel better if you did a little. Get those 3.
Sure about that?
Can you get 3 fingers in there or 2?
How many can you get in yours? 4 or 5?
5.
Or
And,
maybe
and
6.
even my butthole. It's about 5.
I believe you, sweetie.
Tasty fingers, man.
I believe you.
Finger looking good.
It's not going to take the fingers. It's going to take the whole goddamn.
My fist? Maybe your fist.
It's going to take the whole
I'd like to have your pretty little soft fist in there.
Haha, you sure I'm pretty?
Yeah. You're not?
No, yeah.
Are you
How
ugly?
old are you?
Are you ugly? Oh, I'm 62.
I resemble your mom, so I don't know.
Really? How did you know what my mom looked like?
Now, do you know what I look like?
I don't know. You look like a lollipop. Little piece of candy.
I resemble your mom.
I love you already. I'm in love.
You sure about that?
I am sure about that.
Absolutely, sweetheart.
I love you.
Mm-hmm.
How do you smell right now?
How old are you?
I'm 62, I said. You have a problem hearing?
62?
62. Why?
Yeah.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, because you're acting like a 2-year-old. I thought I was talking to a kid.
So I'm acting like I'm 60 years younger than I am right now. This is my 60th anniversary of being a 2-year-old. Yay!
So you're married?
Yes.
Who married to you?
Well, you, if you'd accept my offer.
Can you listen? Are you listening to yourself?
Okay,
you don't know how to answer a question? I asked who married to you. You said you're married, so I asked who married to you. You're asking me if I'm going to take the offer, you're going to marry to me. Are you listening to yourself? You don't know how to answer questions?
I never stopped to realize. I never stopped to realize how I sound. I don't sound that good, do I?
No.
I don't make any sense.
I understand, sweetie.
I don't make any sense.
I don't expect better from you, sweetheart.
Did you? You don't expect better from me?
No, I don't.
Well, in that case, I'm going to try harder to just overcome your objections to me.
Go ahead.
I am.
Try harder to do so.
Well, I'm going to begin by rubbing myself right where it feels good while I listen to your voice. So, go ahead. Keep talking.
I don't wrong it because that's the only thing that you can do.
What's that?
Whatever you say you're doing.
And what's that?
Whatever you say you're doing.
Yeah. Tell me more.
More about what?
Anything. Talk about gardening. Do you like gardening?
Are you single?
Yes, I'm single.
I can hear that in your voice. And do you know why you're single?
Why am I single? Tell me why I'm single.
I'm asking you. Do you know why?
Because I take pleasure in phone sex, mostly listening to a woman's voice while I...
That is why you're single? You're single because you're immature.
Yes, I am. But you know what? I'm always
That
feeling...
is why you're single.
But you know what? I'm satisfied sexually and I'm immature.
And another reason why you're single because you have no sense of humor.
I know I don't. But you know what? I'm sexually satisfied.
Again, why you are single?
I'll forego having a sense of humor and being mature for sexual satisfaction and sexual gratification any day. Wouldn't you?
You need to grow up, sweetheart.
For what reason?
Leave all these kids things to the kids. You're too grown.
You mean sexual?
You're a grandpa.
Sexual satisfying.
You should be a grandpa. I don't believe you're.
Why should it? Why should I be? Okay, tell me why I should be. Please tell me.
At your age?
I need a long explanation because I need to finish my...
At your age?
Oh, yeah. Huh?
At your age, why are you not? Why are you wasting your time on the line? Why are you?
Wasting my time, I know. I'm wasting my time.
Oh, wasting my time.
Spank me. Spank me.
Wasting my time.
Spank me. Oh, please tell me more. Tell me more.
Please speak to me. Tell me more. Tell me more.
Oh, baby, I love you.
Do you know when a butcher have a pig and they're choking the pig? Do you know? Have you ever seen a butchering the animal before?
Yeah, whatever. You're boring
like
me
the
now.
animal pig.
For some reason, I'm not interested in you anymore.
That's what you sound like.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares what you think? 10 seconds ago, I cared what you think. Now I don't give a rat's ass. I don't know why my mood changed.
Whatever you're doing.
Now I feel like I want to grab you by the seat of your pants and the tail of your shirt and throw you out the window.
Can you do that?
Pretty dumb.
Do you know who I am?
I feel like I want a beer and a pizza right now.
Sweetie, you're a girl. And leave all those prank stuff to the kids. I expect better from you. Don't do that. You're so childish, immature. You're gonna call the company and pranking them. And you're gonna sweetheart, you are grown. If anyone never told you that, you need to act as if you're grown. I expect all these prank cards from a kid.
Prank cards?
Maybe a prank call.
What's a prank card?
You're not listening?
Yeah, I heard.
You're not listening?
I heard you say it wrong.
You can't talk. I heard you say what wrong?
Prank cards.
But if you hear them say wrong,
Who else in the chat room? Who in the chat room heard her say prank cards?
You should have said, even if I say cards, sweetheart, your common sense should have told you that it's called. It's supposed to be called.
No, I'm a very literal person.
You see what I'm saying?
I believe what I read.
I can tell that by
I believe what
absolutely.
I get my first impression and my only impression of a person based on what I hear and read.
Definitely. Absolutely. I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Do you think you could love a guy?
With all these prank stuff?
Do you think you could fall in love with
prank stuff?
Do you think you can fall in love with a guy like me? Do you think you can fall in love with a guy like me?
Of course. Why not?
Hey, why not? I like that attitude. I think I could fall in love with you too.
I don't think so.
I could. I feel like I am. No one's ever told me off. No one's ever told me off like you have, and I respect you for it.
Maybe they all are scared of you, but I'm not.
You sound very sexy.
I'm a girl in it. No, you think so? I don't think so.
No, Heriberto Santiago thinks so. I just repeated it.
Oh my God! But I was saying, sweetheart, maybe what you think you're doing is for fun. I wish we all live things, and we all do things as fun. But this is not funny. There's a time and there's a place for everything. So you need to stop what you're doing. Leave these prank stuff to the kids. You're an adult. You're not a child. So you need to leave all these games to the kids. All right?
Yeah, but then the kids all have the kids have all the fun.
Listen.
Okay, I'm sorry.
When I get prank calls from kids in the days, I'm like, okay, fine, they're just kids. But you're an adult. You are an adult that's too immature and too childish. And if you are single, as you say, you are, this is one of the main reasons why you are. So you need to get yourself together and cut it out.
And what will happen? Will better things come to me? What kind of better things will I get in my life if I do this?
Give it a try, sweetie, and figure out yourself.
Just can you help me? Because I don't have an imagination.
How can I help?
I can't think beyond what I am now.
Everyone is entitled to an opinion. I'm saying an opinion, maybe it's not thorough. So go and try it for yourself and make it factual. Thank you for your time. Have a beautiful day. A lot of people in the queue.
You've been a dirty girl. At least I got your word in, Betty Bam Bam. I got your last word. Ooh, I got told off. She got into my head. I think I'm gonna quit it for the day, everybody. Time to call it off because she made me look at everything in a whole different way.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected.
And now I can't call. Oh, that's not Firehouse Subs. I meant to call Firehouse Subs. 888-888-8888. It actually, it works.
Just for calling today, you'll have the opportunity to receive a $100 retail rebate voucher, which you can redeem from your purchases at major retailers like Walmart, Target, and many more. The $100 rebate voucher is yours today for just $1.95 when you subscribe to one of our savings programs. So make sure you have your credit card handy.
Appreciate it. And thank you, Betty.
To receive a $100 rebate voucher, which you can redeem from your purchases at major retailers like
believe
Walmart,
that B12
Target,
is kicking in.
And many more.
I should do those shots more often, at least for my show.
Again, to receive your $100 rebate voucher, press 1 now. Or you can hang up.
Aww. I thought she kind of had a sexy voice too, Heriberto Santiago. She reminded me of two classic singers. She's kind of a cross between Helen Reddy and Carly Simon, I think. Kind of has that like nasally kind of voice. The next thing I was going to do is ask her if she'd go sing something like a sample. I'm a woman, or go.
Just for calling today, you'll have the opportunity to receive a $100 retail rebate voucher, which you can redeem from your purchases at major retailers like Walmart, Target, and many more. The $100 rebate voucher is yours today for just $1.95 when you subscribe to one of our savings programs. So make sure you have your credit card handy. To receive a $100 rebate voucher, which you can redeem from your purchases at major retailers like Walmart, Target, and many more, press 1 on your phone. Again, to receive your $100 rebate voucher, press 1 now.
Finally, I did something entertaining on this show. Okay, so I'll try a different device.
Just for calling today, you'll have the opportunity to receive a $100 retail rebate voucher.
Well, she's
which you can
definitely a
redeem
weirdo.
From your purchases
She
at
stays
major
on with me that
retailers
long.
like
She's a
Walmart,
weirdo.
Target, and many more. The $100 rebate voucher is yours today for just $1.95 when you subscribe to one of our savings programs. So make sure you have your credit card handy. To receive a $100 rebate voucher, which you can redeem from your purchases at major retailers like Walmart, Target, and many more, press 1 on your phone. Again,